Poor Man's Podcast. We're live here. Yeah, we are. Here we go now. Here we start.
Ladies and gentlemen, we are back at 565 Live in Bellevue. Stop down, like we just said, on Thursdays for comedy. Stop down on Friday and Saturday for live music. I cannot promise that the music will be as beautiful as the music we just heard from our own Shaylee Baby. Shay.
And
Phenomenal.
Danny with the beats.
I was on the bell.
She
Danny
was,
with the
man.
beats.
The bell choir. It was a vibe. But joining us for the second half is from oneBURGH. We have Brian Carothers. Brian, how are you tonight, sir?
Thank you, guys. Wow, thank you. It's great to be here. I'm in a terrible mood.
Oh, why's that?
Well, the fucking hot dog talk was 45 minutes. Lips, and I'll just be frank, lips and asshole talk on a bun got 45 minutes. And I'm just sitting here in Bellevue on a Monday night listening to it. And I'm thinking, well, it's got to wrap. And then the girl goes, number 5 on my list. What?
Oh, she did 7.
There's 7?
She did, yeah.
There was 7.
Yeah.
Lucky 7.
Yeah, and I found out today that I have heart disease, and
Oh, geez.
so I can't have those hot dogs. So
Oh, no.
I just don't know if this is real.
Well, you shouldn't.
Yeah.
it's not. I don't have heart disease, Shay, but I'll do anything for ratings for you guys.
Thank you.
I'm
And
sorry about your heart disease.
I don't have it.
Are
I
you
shouldn't
gonna
even have
die?
said that I had it.
Are you going to die?
I'm not. I shouldn't even have said that I had it. I wanted to have you guys feel worse for me,
It
but
worked.
it didn't. Did it work?
It did.
I felt it in my
Yeah.
my
Yeah.
heart.
I wanted to just peek over, and I saw that Danny was like, "Oh,
I was in.
Jesus Christ!"
Yeah, Danny's the one you're going to get the most sympathy
Even
for.
like
Yes,
for
that's
sure.
facts.
Shay,
That's
is it Shay or is it Shay?
Shay.
Even for Shay, after a second, was like, oh
Yeah.
shit. Like, can he eat the hot dogs?
I'm like, that's sad.
But I don't have heart disease.
But what is your favorite hot dog topping?
Oh,
Let's get back into it.
Is there more? Can we cover more hot dog talk?
We can do this for
Listen.
another 45 minutes.
Another 45 minutes?
An out of 5.
Let's go.
Look, I was upstairs.
This is halftime for the hot dog talk. Michelle's coming back.
Wait, that
You're
was
filler
just-
right now.
that
the
was
hot dog
one
gun.
beat.
Yeah. Your lips and asshole, man.
Like Brighton, now we're going to go deeper into Brighton hot dog shop
Yeah.
history. How many times has Bob Pompiani eaten there? Let's bring him in. But the restaurant upstairs, I know you gave it a shout out. This place is great.
Oh,
And they had
so
Wheel of Fortune
good.
on the TV. I was trying to listen to you guys, like I said. They had Wheel of Fortune on TV, UFC fighting.
Mm-hmm.
The waitress was giving back rubs. But here's the question. If you ever come here to eat, what's this place called?
565 Grill.
565 Grill. If you ever come here, the bar is like 20 feet by 40 feet, right? And the bar top is something like 8 feet wide.
Yeah.
How many signs do you need behind a bar that says we won't serve you if you're intoxicated?
Obviously,
They have 6.
100.
I was sitting there counting and thought, how many people are drunk at this bar?
I think
this
only,
is
like,
a sign for every person, Shay.
6 people can sit there. I think it's literally only 6 people can actually sit at the
Yes.
bar.
Yeah.
Like maybe one can stand on that corner.
Well, and they write it in 6 different ways. You're a VIP,
Are you
very
drunk?
intoxicated person.
Yes.
You have a problem, call now.
Yeah.
And so, anyway, well, it's great to be here.
I like
Thanks
that
for
you
the
saw
invite.
that.
So happy to have
I've
you.
been
So
here for 2 years, never seen the sign once, but know they have plenty of Captain Morgan. Like, that's
I
where
love the
my
Captain.
eyes go.
I love the captain. I had French fries. Shay had truffle fries earlier. I had just regular fries.
gotta
and
get
again,
the-
heart disease. But
If you really want heart disease, you got to get the pulled pork on top.
oh my god,
Yeah.
I
Chris
want to
likes
see.
the pulled pork on the mac and cheese.
Yeah.
Oh, guys,
Oh, yeah.
don't you want to see like 2025?
No.
Not
Pork.
really.
You even want to know? I came here early just to eat. Do you want to know what I ordered? Truffle fries. I make them
bad.
make me a special buffalo ranch sauce. You better pour it in there because I want it spicy.
So bad.
I got a pulled pork flatbread and a crab stuffed mushroom.
Oh my
Jesus
god.
Christ.
The crab stuffed mushroom was disgusting. I shared half of the flatbread. I ate all those fries.
Christ,
It was so good.
do you feel okay?
No. Like,
It's
do
not
I-
good.
Do I ever? I also had like 12 drinks and I'm drinking a beer. I'm fine.
This can't be good. Like the follow up for this tonight, there's gonna be massive regret.
I'm hoping I get so drunk that I puke it up and then like I'll be okay tomorrow. I'll be skinny and sober.
Yeah, perfect.
It'll be fine.
Solves every problem, man.
That's what I mean.
Yeah.
Isn't that what people drink?
Of course.
To like throw up without feeling bad about it?
I don't know.
Shay, we're not going to talk about throwing up for one episode.
There was the people who were drinking heaviest up there were a couple. I'm not sure if they were lesbians.
Okay.
But they,
Back
I
corner?
think they, no, well, underneath
That's
the Wheel
Shay
of
and
Fortune
Danny.
TV.
Honey, that was us. That was
Was that
us.
you
That
two
was
in the
us.
lesbian
That was
corner?
us.
It was
But
us.
listen, here's
Absolutely.
We were in the
thing.
corner.
We were
There
there.
was like a bad date, and I thought that like everyone's having a great time on a date. What do I overhear? And I was sitting by myself, and
I
so
love
I
that you were
listened to people.
listening.
I listened to everyone's conversations, and the one girl says, "So I have a UTI."
No.
Shut up.
Yeah, and I was like, And then the reaction from the girl, and she's like, and she's like shoving her face with like, I don't know, probably the pulled pork nachos or whatever you're eating, and she goes, and I think she had this look in her face like, get me the fuck out of this date. This is the worst date. And then we talked about the UTI, Danny. We talked about how it felt, what we're doing, flushing water.
You got to do the
Go
cranberry
away. It
juice,
happened
man.
Cranberry
before.
juice?
Yeah.
Cranberry juice. It happened before, and they flushed it out. And I just think, what is this? I know why they have signs
didn't
about
learn,
getting
man.
drunk here. Like, you're just too close in these conversations.
I
in
think-
Bellevue,
Where
of all
were
places.
we?
I
It
think-
was, we
Tight
were
net.
not that lesbian couple.
We were not that lesbian couple, for the record.
For the record, we do not have UTIs.
We may need a promo code for better help for you, like after that moment upstairs that you just had.
Traumatic.
Yes, you're going to need therapy.
But I enjoy
Need
it.
a back
I wanna
rub, if anything.
I want to get in on it. I want to listen to people's conversations. I look over people. I'm tall. I'm 6'5". I look over people's shoulders
Me too.
and read their text messages. I like that.
I love
a
doing
lot.
that. That's my
I
favorite thing.
love that.
That's Shay's
How?
fave.
Don't
Yeah.
even.
Yeah.
I was just going to say.
I love it.
Little side story. I was in Boston, and we were sitting in this like thing. I don't know. It had like big windows. We could look down on people sitting in this like patio area who were like, they play like chess. Like my sister lives like in Cambridge, like where Harvard is, and they have like these like chess.
I've heard of Harvard.
That was the first time I've ever heard of it, but anyways, and people say it's cool. So I needed to know what this woman was doing on her laptop, but she was so far away. So I zoomed in on my phone, took a whole picture of her, so I could zoom in further, so I could see what she was looking at.
What was she looking at?
I don't remember. It wasn't anything fun. I know.
Lame.
I thought it was gonna be
know.
like porn or something.
Lame.
It wasn't.
Well, porn would be one thing. Porn would be a crime. You know that, Jay. You can't
You
look
at it porn in public. Right.
Right. But
She
you know what I
was like
did
a
watch in my
Can't?
car the other
No,
night?
it's like not okay.
Oh.
Yeah, that's
What's
not
it called?
okay.
What's
I
the
didn't know
charge?
that.
I forgot what it's
Yeah,
called.
Danny, you psycho.
I know.
I mean, it's nudity.
I guess I
Right?
should,
Cease and desist.
I guess I should
yeah.
stop.
Yeah, I know that it's like totally like illegal, but like
Yeah.
I guess it would
you're
be
right.
like
You know what I was
nudity.
watching in my car the other day? And
Porn.
Yes, but it was if a police officer came, Shay, I would say, look, there's been a big misunderstanding.
Right.
A friend of mine sent me an article.
Right.
I don't. You probably know this website, but it sent me an article and it said,
for
someone running
criminals.
for office in Washington D.C. has had sex on camera with her husband for money, and it's a website called Chatterbait. Do you know what this is?
No.
I guess
No.
it's like chat/masturbate.
I like
in
that. No, I'm laughing
Chatterbait.
that he knew. He was like, "You look like
You do
You
know,
look
don't
like you'd like to
you?"
masturbate on camera."
And then talk about
But
it.
you don't master. Well, I mean, you can. I don't make
Yeah.
the rules. You can masturbate on camera. But what it
Okay.
is,
Or you can
is,
play chess, but most
yeah.
people masturbate.
Well, they want money. It's like free OnlyFans. So you go on this Chatterbait. Shay, you look interested. You go on
You usually
this
get what you
Chatterbait,
pay for, is what I'm
and-
assuming.
Yeah, you go on Chatterbait.com. I'm not a spokesman for it. I'm not trying to promote
You're doing
it.
good though.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
Not bad. But
Keep going.
you go on.
Just so everyone knows, he's wearing a jacket that says that.
10% off.
Not .net. I don't know .net. So Chatterbait.com, you go on and instantly, I know you're going to look at it tonight. You click in,
I'm
you say I'm
gonna look at
18,
it.
and you say that I'm also not going to share this, video it, whatever. So they set some like legalities to it. This is why the lady running for office is pissed off, because she went on this with her husband. They have sex on camera, and then you give them coins, like you tip them. So if you like that, you know, he's bending her over, or they're running around the room, or they're
We
doing
know how
whatever,
it is.
you tip them these coins. And I thought, this is great. I love this.
Okay, yeah.
And I was watching it in my car. So the reason I bring this up is I panicked because I was about 4 minutes into watching the video of this person running for office. I thought, holy shit, I'm watching this in my car. Don't do that.
Okay.
So
So
watch
were
it at
you
home,
watching
Danny.
people
Okay.
get bent
wait.
over and giving away coins
Yeah.
before you came in here?
No.
That's
no.
upsetting.
I'm not Have I visited since? Yes. Because there's thousands of people on there at all times, men,
Is it always
women.
all live? It's like always live?
So I'm not a chatterbait expert.
Okay.
But I'm glad you asked because I've thought the same thing.
Good question.
How can so many people, I know the world is vast, right? It's
Right.
a big ass world. How can so many people be having sex on camera at the same time?
Right.
And I've looked, I've done some research, I've dug into this, and you can, I think you notice that like it might be on tape somehow. And I don't know how they're doing it. I'm not a chatterbait expert, but it did remind me, do not watch chatterbait in a residential neighborhood in your car. The police, I think, will be like, no, we're not doing that.
No.
They may.
I think that they're going to be against it. But
Community standards.
I
are
hope
against
Danny
it.
has anything left to say because that was everything she had.
Wait, you were going to do a chatterbait routine tonight?
You
So
know,
she's actually about to tell us whenever
I
it's
did
not
have
live.
a hard stop tonight at 8:45.
Oh, no.
So I'm gonna miss that, guys,
Yeah.
because I use my Ring camera, like people do.
Of course.
That's how you do it.
It is funny though, because and you two are both beautiful, and so you understand that you can
Pointing at me and
manipulate people, right? You can manipulate people with your good looks, right?
Would never.
No.
And so I click through, and you can switch room to room to room, and there's beautiful women on there, but like both of you, and they're not doing anything, and these idiots are begging them to be like, "Show me your boobs," like they type it,
Right.
And they go, and someone writes back, the girl does, I don't know, for like 45 coins. And I don't know what the coin system is. I'm married.
gonna ask.
We
I
need to know
share a
that.
visa
Yeah.
with my wife. I'm not buying chatterbait coins.
Yeah,
today.
yeah.
But it's fascinating. But they're working it. You two know how to work it, right? I mean, you know that if you went upstairs, 563 bar,
Yes.
wherever we're at, any
565.
guy in this restaurant, if you gave them enough attention, would buy you guys a drink. Don't you think?
I have a coin
She does legitimately have a coin.
Put it to tits. I'm good to
for a
go.
free drink. I got it when I was upstairs.
Who'd you get it from? A man?
Ponytail boy.
A man.
Was it
The answer is
ponytail
it's a
guy?
man. Danny, you go up there and they would give you a coin too.
Danny used to be
Right.
able to go up there and get free shots.
I used to go up and get free shots all the time.
Whoa, not from a guy. A
That
guy
wasn't
would
me.
set it up, right? Of
Oh, yeah.
course.
Yeah.
Dumb, guys are so stupid. They're watching chatterbait on the way over here.
Yes.
And then they show up, and I'm just as dumb. What did I say when I sat down? That waitress and I really hit it off. What an idiot I am. Like, I think a waitress is like, here you go. Now, finally, this guy showed up. This
That's
is
exactly
great.
what she said.
Yeah.
She's nice. She
Strippers
definitely
really
said
like
that.
you too.
Strippers love me. Now, my friend Ed, what's interesting is a friend of mine, Ed, who is psychotic, always says to me, have you two been waitresses or done like public stuff?
Yes.
All right, so you got to smile a little bit,
Yes.
whatever.
Gotta do
Public
the thing.
masturbation.
Less. You know, are you on chatterbait?
Yeah.
You don't care about these people, right?
Yeah.
This is another shift, another moment. Let's get the drinks, get out of here.
Yeah.
So my friend Ed is now, every time we're out, and I laugh to myself because a waitress will come up, pretty like you two, will come up and go, "Hi, can I get you a drink? Thanks for being here." Smile, and he'll go every time he goes like this. Oh man, wow, not worth not seeing my kids on Christmas.
The audacity.
This psycho is already gone. He's already left his wife.
Yeah.
Danny's come home.
It's up to him. That's the only thing.
He's wrapping the gift, and it's gone. Anyway, sorry. You know what?
My God.
I thought you'd have questions. I'm sorry. I feel like, are we out of time? I wanted to get to
No.
some hot dog reviews too.
We
You
have
didn't,
lots
did
of
you
time
even
for
say
hot
your favorite
dogs.
topping yet, sir?
We're
Yeah,
doing
didn't.
That
sausage
was a
and
long
kibasi in the
story
second half.
to just say some ketchup.
Wait, that was the question that started
That was
all
the
of that?
initial
Yes.
question. But that was the best answer
Yes.
I've ever heard.
The answer
Hell
is
yeah.
ketchup, Shay.
The
Thank
answer
you.
is coins, I think.
Coins.
Coins.
Well, look, I'm looking at the screen right now. If anyone would like to see me take my shirt off, just hit me a couple coins.
If coins start flying up on that screen, I
Right?
think
I hope so.
I'm joining in
That'd
on
be
fine.
amazing.
It just sounds like a slot machine in my ears all of a sudden.
Yeah, you're like, wow, we're getting a lot of, and all of it'll go to charity. Whatever money you're giving me, it'll all go to charity. I promise.
Perfect.
Oh,
I
I'll
promise.
be the charity.
wow, what a
piece.
guy.
Yes. Thank you.
You're welcome.
Thank you. So what else? What do we do on this show?
But Brian, well, actually, I wanted to.
That's it, honestly.
Well,
This is it?
That's it.
This is the
no,
show?
This is what we do.
This
We enjoy our guest
after
company.
yeah, we have a foodie on every now and then. And then we have in the second half, we have somebody like yourself, somebody we like to talk to. No, you have your finger on the pulse of Pittsburgh.
Oh
right?
my God. This is where we're going with this?
Well, I saw that you had mascots, and that's what I wanted to ask you about.
Okay. Yes.
So I see that you have on oneBURGH, you have kind of a mascot. Is it a tournament or is it a
It's
poll?
not a tournament. It is a tiered system.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
So
caste system.
there's more mascots in Pittsburgh than I ever thought. I didn't know there was this many. And so the original one was this summer. I met at Kennywood, which, by the way, is falling the fuck apart.
Yeah.
Can you
I believe
save
that.
Kennywood? When's the last time you were there, Danny? Oh, never. Okay, Shay.
She's not allowed to.
Take my
She
word-
shot someone
It's been
last
at
year.
least-
I did. I'm not allowed there
Take my
anymore.
word for
It's
it.
been 4 years.
The
if not
teardropper
5.
on her eye.
It's great people watching. The
It's
people
hidden
watching
with
is
my
absolutely
eyelashes.
amazing.
Yeah.
I didn't know so many people owned jerseys and yoga pants and wore them at the same time.
In one place. Yeah.
One place.
Okay.
Yes.
Like we all wore the jersey and yoga pants today. So I met
Cordell
the,
Stewart hasn't played for 20 years.
Yeah, right. Where'd that Casey Hampton jersey come from? And it's silk screen, so like they're half
Yeah.
falling apart.
And the yellow and white ring around the sleeve only goes halfway.
Yeah.
You got that at AJ Wright, bro.
Yeah, I know where that was at. Yeah, you were. What's the place in Washington? That's a junk store that sells
store.
clothes. Oh God,
Like a vintage
it was
store.
gonna be
Goodwill.
so good. I had a great
The Bills
Gabe's.
Dynasty.
Oh my
Yeah,
God,
yeah,
Gabe's.
yeah.
Gabriel
Gabe's.
Brothers.
Yes.
Sometimes you can find something at Gabe's.
They don't
Yeah.
sponsor this, do they? So we
No.
can say things about.
No, we
okay.
talk
Yes.
shit on anybody.
Just a wonderful chipped ham comedy, ladies and gentlemen.
Yes.
Probably a better name than the Poor Man's Podcast. We'll shit on anybody.
We'll shit on
I
anybody.
tune in for that.
I'm
Literally.
definitely listening to Will Shit on
On
Anybody. It's
Chatterbait?
so live.
That's his screen name.
That's
Tonight
our
on
side
Chatterbait,
show.
we'll shit on anybody. I'd give 10 coins to watch it.
Yes, minimum 10
Yeah.
minimum.
Do we
So
start a
anyway,
side thing?
you asked this question about
You can
the
find it right
mascots.
now for free.
What,
Yeah.
mascots?
Someone
Or
shitting on
Chatterbait?
someone.
That doesn't have. You don't have to pay coins for that.
Yeah.
That's
Right.
not on Chatterbait.
I bet you could
looked.
find
No.
that. Yeah.
No,
Although
you
there's a
can
lot
just
of
get that for
trans
free.
on Chatterbait.
Are there mascots on Chatterbait?
Yeah.
I guess if it would get coins.
I'd be
I've
a mascot
seen a woman
for
dressed
coins.
like a rabbit, like the Playboy Bunny ears.
Oh, okay.
But that's not really the
That's not the.
Chatterbait mascot.
Yeah, no.
Yeah, the
No.
Chatterbait mascot probably is like an 80-pound Asian guy in like tighty whitey's mask.
Yes.
Right.
That's
Oh, yeah.
probably
Yeah.
He's masturbating through his whitey tighties, like
Which you
for
can do.
sure.
Yeah.
You can do that.
He's doing it.
So
So
you
were
have
you asking
him, the
about
Eaton
mascots?
Park cookie.
You're like, Jesus, can you get to the Eden Park cookie?
He
Yes.
loves to shit on the pirate parrot. Not a lot of people know that, man.
So there was this
Pirate.
tiered system. I met the
Pirate.
arrow, which I didn't know was even a
Pirate.
mascot. It was a mascot arrow thing. And I thought, well, this is a piece of shit mascot,
Like
right?
the yellow arrow for Kennywood.
Yeah. And my kids,
It's
they
an
want to get their
arrow?
picture. It's like
Yes.
the Kennywood arrow?
Yeah.
They've turned it into a mascot and it has arms and legs.
It-
And it's just a big
Before I
arrow?
forget
I
about
hate
this,
that.
is it better to have the arrow that's the mascot or have some bullshit character you made up to be the mascot? Like how the Browns have that little elf, but they never
Yeah.
really have it. Is it better to have, or Steely McBeam even, is it better to come out with the bullshit fake guy or just be a living
Did
arrow?
Kennywood ever have a kangaroo? Or is that just
That's
like
what I
in my
thought there was a
brain?
kangaroo.
Yeah,
Wasn't
Kenny
it
the
Kenny the
kangaroo
kangaroo?
is
Yeah.
the original
Mascot.
mascot.
So do we
There's
throw,
no more.
Do we throw Kenny away and now we have an arrow?
Also, kangaroos are stone cold killers.
They
That's
are.
facts.
Have you
They
seen
are.
that, dude?
Satanic.
They're boxers for real. They will
Yeah.
fuck
They
you
drown.
Dead behind the eyes.
Yeah,
They drown people.
They drown dogs and because they like to stand in the middle of a body of water. Brian, did you know this?
I didn't know this guy.
Kangaroos will
this
stand in the
fucking
middle of a
story.
body of water and just stand there waiting for their prey to come to them. And then when they get there, they hold them the fuck underwater.
Is this true?
Yeah.
That's
This
a
is
fact.
true,
We've
man.
watched.
It is a
I've
real
seen the
thing.
video.
That's a fact.
It is
It's
a fact.
Is that every kangaroo or you just caught the random kangaroo?
No, that's
I'm
what
sure
saying.
there's
All
some-
of them.
The roos teach their baby roos. This
They're
is how
like,
we
this
kill.
is how
It's
we
in
come
their
here.
blood.
This is how we do it.
Yeah.
See
How
that
we
little
kill.
fucking piece of shit coming in our water?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Drowned them.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
All right. I like
that.
that.
It's the pouch to prison pipeline,
No.
man.
Yeah. But anyway, yeah, the
Prison
kangaroo,
pirate.
Kenny Kangaroo, yes, Shay. Kenny Kangaroo is still there, but Kennywood has expanded. They've brought other kangaroos in, and they had a guy dressed in like black and gold face, which is weird, more gold than black.
We hope so. Okay.
Yeah, we hope so.
Gotta be 60-40 at least.
That's your minimum.
If I was black and gold face, I'm just saying, as an aside, I would want a tape measure to be like, I'm 65% gold.
Yeah,
Exactly.
give me gold and then give me black eyes. That's it.
Right.
I'm fine
Yes.
with that's enough.
Yeah. And
That's
so
enough.
anyway, I thought this is such a terrible mascot. We put together on oneBURGH the tiered system. So tier 1 is the top, most important, and you have Iceberg.
Okay.
You know who that is, right, Jay? The hockey, the penguin.
Okay, yeah.
Iceberg the penguin.
Okay.
He's
Pirate Parrot.
Okay.
Jalapeno Hannah,
Obviously.
Yes.
who we all know is a lesbian.
Obviously.
But we love-
Agreed.
We love her, yeah. And 4, Rock the Pit Panther. Okay. So that's your top 4. Then underneath, I can't even remember where we. I know we have a video of the kangaroo drowning dog.
Look,
That's a
It's
kangaroo
eyes.
attempting to drown
at
a
his
dog
abs.
there, man.
Look how
Black
ripped
Look at
that
how
eyes.
jacked he
kangaroo
is, man.
Oh my god.
Literally, he's jacked.
He looks like Vin Diesel.
Yeah.
No, for real.
Wow. All right, hit it.
Okay, let's see what happens.
Oh my god.
It's we're watching the kangaroo punch.
I like that he took the time to take the
Is
video
the
of his
dog
dog.
dead?
Who's
Oh.
filming
Oh shit!
this?
He fucked him up. The dog's owner.
World star Australia right
Right.
now, man.
Who's
Does he
filming
get his
that?
phone back? The dog's owner.
The phone is underwater right now, I think. Oh my god.
Kangaroo.
The kangaroo's just staring at him, man.
He's charging him.
Dude.
I'm terrified.
But he saved his dog. That makes me happy.
Wow.
Did he? Where's the dog?
Wait, there goes I think they just showed the dog running like to the shore.
So the dog's black and white.
There he is.
Okay.
Oh, wow. And there's some haircut stuff. But yeah.
We don't care
Oh,
about
man.
that. Delete that.
Why, if you had that, why would you ever have a yellow arrow be your?
Well, wait a
What
second.
happened?
In fairness,
What
Kenny,
happened?
the kangaroo, I don't think he's ever drowned anyone at Kennywood. I think he's
Not
more of
that
a
we know.
gentle kangaroo.
Maybe
Yeah.
that's why they got rid
They
of the
have kitty
pool.
litter.
We
That's
never
like a
know. We'll never know.
That's
Jay.
very funny.
Oh my god.
That's very funny.
No.
So yeah, that's the ranking system.
Yeah.
And I guess people are very sensitive about their mascots. The Eaton Park people contacted me and said that they would like to have a meeting with me, and they sent a picture of Smiley. It was kind of threatening. Stealing Me Bean fan club has blocked oneBURGH. They don't even want to see me anymore.
What?
Yes. And so now all these other mascots, these, as I would call them, the jabroni mascots,
Yeah.
the liver mascot for the American Liver Society, they went in on this. It's just, there's a lot of mascots. And it's Tater Tot from Get-Go. I mean, it's just a lot.
The tater tot.
Do
from
you
Get-Go.
have? Do you have
Right.
Altoona? That's
Altoona.
Danny's from Altoona. Now Altoona is what, the Altoona Curve mascot?
He is. He's one of the. There's many mascots for the Altoona Curve, but
Okay.
Altoona is number
There's-
one in my heart.
You
It's
have to.
Altoona.
They have more mascots than like A's in the division that they're in. They're AA team, right?
Yeah.
You can't have more than double
There's
mascots.
Stanley Steamer.
Okay.
There's Locomotive.
Oh
I think.
yes.
Good plan, words.
There's the tuna.
Yeah.
Diesel Dog,
Okay.
and I think
Diesel Dog
that's-
sounds
I'm
like
out.
something
That's all I got.
Michelle would talk about.
This,
Right.
You know, respectfully to you, Danny, and your family, the more mascots, the dumber they think the citizens are. Right? I mean, Altoona, Diesel Dog, they're just like, they'll come to see anything.
12
You escaped Altoona.
pierogies.
How did you get out of Altoona?
you know, Altoona did, like, the fish had me by, you know, the ankle, and I just pushed through. I persevered.
Right.
And here I am.
Like the fish.
You
wow.
go, girl.
And you had to make a decision: leave Altoona or have a baby under the age of 18.
I did. I had to make a very tough decision.
And you left. You left
left.
Altoona.
Without a baby. She's doing great.
Without a baby.
I mean,
She's
that's
doing
like
great.
She went out for milk,
in
man.
I
Altoona.
know. She's doing good.
Thank you.
Doing good.
Thriving
We
and
kid
vibing,
Altoona.
baby.
I don't want to hurt Altoona's feelings. I don't know how sensitive you are about
They know the
community.
truth.
They know it.
They know the truth.
She's a Pittsburgh girl now.
I am.
Okay.
I'm a Pittsburgh girly.
Yeah.
Brian,
Altoona is gone.
you have a lot more pull than me, or probably us as a podcast in general. Obviously.
Thank you.
Can you can you try to find out? I looked online and I reached out to all the pierogi, experts out there. Do we have an all-time like record for the pierogies, for the races? Because I tried to find this, and there's not one single record, not even for a season.
Well, I have no idea, but I will say this, like unpopular Pittsburgh opinion.
Okay,
I
we're
fucking
ready.
hate the pierogies.
Oh, yeah.
I hate the race.
I agree with you.
I hate the characters.
I
I
agree
hate
with you.
pierogies.
Now-
I don't like Mrs. T.
Jalapeno Hannah.
Do you stand by the more mascot, the dumber they are? Because that's 8 mascots right there.
Pull up a picture
Please
of
welcome
Altoona.
Pirate Parrot's mother.
Altoona.
baby.
Let's go.
It's gonna be like McDonald's
Altoona.
with the
hamburger
Uncle O
burger.
Grimacy
Yeah.
and shit.
Yeah. No, I don't like
Pull
it.
up
I'm a
what?
baseball
Altoona.
fan.
Okay.
Jay, so I want to watch baseball. And
Not
it
a
drives
fucking
me
pierogi
crazy when in the middle of baseball that the mascots
Look at him.
get a bigger pop than the players. It makes me insanely angry, Shay.
Well, how did it start and why?
The pierogi, right?
Yeah.
Because baseball's dead. We've commercialized it. We'll talk about this later.
Yeah.
All right.
Right, but it's dead.
Listen
But
to
if you go
Shay
Wrigley
and Brian's
Field, which
baseball
I hate
podcast.
the Cubs and I hate Wrigley Field. There's just an organ player, and I like that. I want it to be as pure. I'd wear a suit if they required me to wear a suit and a hat. I would
Yeah.
do it. And with the announcers to say "press" coming out of the fedora,
Yeah,
I want
man.
that back
With the
I want-
giant tag.
Yeah,
too.
I want
Yeah.
it all gone. Someone, the announcer with just like the big bullhorn thing.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I want.
You want a kid in knickers on the corner saying extra, extra.
Right.
I thought it was extra, extra.
That's what I thought.
Yeah,
sounds
man.
old-timey.
Not old timey. You don't speak old timey.
It sounds
no.
old-timey. And I'm not saying go way back. Start the day after Jackie Robinson's in. Let's not go way back.
Yeah.
I don't want to live by
Come
that.
on, Brian.
Eats
That's
a hot
ugly.
dog with a white glove.
You definitely can't have black and gold
Yeah.
face. And go back to early
Who's your
baseball.
favorite mascot
Of all time?
of all
Altoona.
time?
You know, it's hard to hate the pirate parrot, right? There
Unless
is-
you're Randall Simon, right? Oh no, that was
that was
a
the
sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
No.
The guy for the Pirates that hit the sausage in Milwaukee with the bat over the head.
No.
They arrested him at the game.
No.
Yeah. He's okay. Everyone laughed and had a fine time.
Oh, okay. As long as it was
Okay.
fun.
Yeah, it was fun. Everyone
fine.
had fun. He went
Now
to
he's a
jail.
vegetable.
Yeah.
Yeah, it sounds
Yeah,
delightful.
right. Oh,
It was
20 years too late, man.
Yeah.
LOL.
God damn
you've
it.
been holding on that
Yeah.
one. Yeah.
I wish I wasn't in 7th grade when it happened, or I'd be huge.
So that's how the ranking system goes.
Oh. So how long have you been doing your oneBURGH media, and how long?
Right.
Yeah, I'm interested on that because you have some great, just local things like we were talking earlier, and I know you're sick of our. Danny, you just said you were related to Romper Stomper, right? Or
I'm
you
not
want to?
related to her.
Yeah.
I'm from Altoona. She is also from
Oh,
Altoona.
there you go. Are there any
Romper
other
Stomper.
local stories that are of note?
Well,
or anything
Romper
that
Stomper, I didn't want to mention Romper Stomper.
I know.
I hate Romper Stomper.
But Danny brought it up for 12 minutes ago, so I feel obligated to.
Did obviously. I'm
well, here's the thing, and Danny, you can add to this if,
Okay.
if you want, if you can.
ready. Okay.
This Romper Stomper is at a Morgan Wallen concert, right? This summer at PNC Park. There's a fight at the Porta Johns, and here we go. Romper Stomper is born.
Yes.
So we released this video on oneBURGH of Romper Stomper. It has like 3 million views. People love, Shay, you're going to be surprised.
Yeah.
People love to watch women beating the shit out of each other on the internet.
I had no clue.
Yeah.
Crazy.
We're revolutionary.
I had
Anyway,
no idea.
I'm starting to get emails from people who say, you don't know the real Romper Stomper. And there's a group of people in Altoona that hate this woman, and they send me police reports. They send me conspiracy theories. Her brother's a cop that hides all these things. The mother's this, they're that. But I just don't know what to do with any of this. So,
Come to the right place.
so you're smiling because this is real? Or is this Altoona just like all this gossip all tied into one?
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Okay.
The tea.
So I'm going to ask a question.
The tea.
And see if you answer it.
Danny,
See if
just so
it's
you
true.
know, we're going solo close up of you as you answer this question.
Okay. All right. Did it have anything to do with a Mexican restaurant?
Yes! It must be true.
It's true.
Yeah. So
No, tell us.
don't wanna
It's
argue.
true.
It's public record. We might as well just find out from you. Or from
you might as
Ye.
well go. Might as well sue you, Danny.
I know. I'm like,
And that's where I'm at. Is so
this gonna
people
be
are
a
sending me
clip,
all these things,
and
I'm
you know,
like, listen, I don't want to give Romper Stomper. I
Let's-
don't want to give Romper Stomper $100,000. So
Right.
what do I do?
and I
Plus,
don't either. I don't have it.
For all your friends in Altoona, we have not given Romper Stomper a Nobel Peace Prize. Like she beat up a girl and like dipped her head into like floating shit. Like she wasn't. She. We're not giving her a ticker tape parade
No.
down Fifth Avenue. It just this is a thing, and no one's talking about it now. But people have hidden accounts. They have hidden agendas. They'll say, "Oh, my name's really not Bob Smith. I won't tell you who I am." Out of fear of retaliation. It's like, what retaliation?
Why
This
is
why.
she like hooked up with the mob? What the fuck is this?
Her
Listen,
brother is it as a cop?
Altoona has ties, and sometimes you just can't talk about it. My family is still there. The only thing I'm gonna say
Really?
is the only
It's
thing
like
I'm gonna
Aliquippa
say
with the Del Tondo thing, man.
is it's hard to slosh a girl's head in shit and then like be on TikTok and making get ready with me videos. That's all I'm gonna say.
Wow. You know what's scary about that? Like, you almost were like, I would think that like someone would say the same thing about like Hamas and Israel right now, where they go, I don't want to say anything about Hamas. My family's still over there.
Yeah.
You're like, I don't want to say anything about Altoona.
What if my mom
Holy
is near
shit.
a porta potty at some point?
Oh,
you
head's
know,
going in.
Mama
Sue.
We have to
Head's
protect
going in.
Mama Sue at all costs.
Okay.
I didn't
we will
think
not
of
get
it that
Mama Sue
way.
fucked up.
Yeah.
Absolutely not.
Okay,
But
I don't
as soon
know.
as
I don't
these
want it.
fucking mics turn off,
We're running.
Yep,
right?
I'll tell you.
Thank you.
We absolutely can't wait.
It's spicy.
So what was the question? How long has oneBURGH been around?
Oh yeah, how long have you been doing? Where's the best? We were talking about Rick Seaback earlier.
We were talking about, wait, did you ask me about Rick Seaback?
No, this
is
sound
all
drop.
blur,
I don't know.
guys.
This one
Who
right here.
knows?
This is all blur. Bad nightmare.
Hot dogs.
Yeah, so
Favorite
oneBURGH has been
toppings.
around, I guess, for a couple years. I took over oneBURGH like 7 months ago.
Okay.
And so here we are, trying to.
Was it the best like decision ever?
Do you like
No.
social media
Okay.
and stuff like that?
Is my what?
Do you like social media?
I don't.
Yeah.
I have to deal with something that is so terrible called the Facebook comment section. Are you familiar with this, Shay? You know what that is?
Yeah, somebody commented on him one of his things and talked shit on me, and he
What?
even held my back. I cried about
You didn't
it.
have her back when someone
Yeah,
talked
you
shit on
piece of shit.
You didn't have her back
Sack
in the
of shit.
Facebook comment
Absolutely no idea
section?
what she's talking about.
It's I feel like it's taken years off my life.
Yes.
It will.
And so we have like 450,000 followers of this page, and occasionally I dip into the comment section and just think, oh
No.
my God, this world is doomed. Like,
Yes. Mhm.
and my kids are young. My daughter's 14, my son's 12. Unplug this world. If these comments are real, maybe we need to just start over. So that's oneBURGH's comment section. So jump on in, have a great time with it. But I do love it. Yeah, I think it's a lot of fun, and I think it do a lot of good. We have something that's going to debut next month that I think will be really exciting, but I'm not going to talk about it.
Oh,
That is so rude.
yeah, that is kind of rude. It's like a cliffhanger.
I know.
We hate it.
But as soon as I have it,
You're
I'll send you a
edging
message
us.
and I'll go, here's what I was talking about. What do you think? And I think you'll go, I like it.
Oh, okay. That's
we're
way
good.
better. That's way better than
We're
it.
gonna love it.
Yeah.
We love everything.
I love it.
So far, I look like I'll like it, and I would
That's why we're
be on
next to each other.
Chatterbait.
Like,
you
we're
feel like
vibing
there's
off of each other.
a flat tire on this show that's holding you two back?
We never. No.
Well, you
No.
know.
No. I'm not talking about the hot dog lady. We all know that was like, wow, hot dog extravaganza.
The
But
hot
everyone
dog
needs a
gang.
host, right? We need a host.
I know somebody needs
Everybody
to
has to be
connect
able
all
to,
the
somebody
cords
has
together.
to control everything.
Yes.
Yeah,
Put it
someone's
up
gotta turn
and
the
take it
lights
down.
on.
Right.
Yeah.
Have to
Exactly.
adjust.
Now, do
the board.
you guys date each other? Like, how does this show come together?
No, they're
Well, how did this
Well, Danny and I
form?
have been dating for about 6 years.
Okay,
When
great.
she left Altoona,
When I left Altoona.
You brought her here.
so I brought her here.
No,
Yeah.
You just all know each other. You just have met each other. And where's the other guy? I tried to follow Instagram. One guy's
Yeah,
gone. A lot
so
of people
there's
are-
one
there's
guy
a lot of
not
comings
on.
and goings on this show. Is there a lot of drama behind the scenes? You guys are catty?
No,
No.
actually,
Why does
no.
everyone quit? Where is everybody?
Everyone.
Why am I here? How did I
I
even get
joined
here?
in January of this year. I've been a
saw.
light to the podcast.
I've
so
been
I've
on-
been told.
I've been here since since the second episode he's been doing Poor Man's Podcast. But Chris and I have been friends for like, I don't know, 8 years.
Is that what
now.
your name is, Chris?
yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Go
typically.
on, Shay. I'm sorry.
Like 8 years.
Wow.
Yeah, and then we started Poor Man's Podcast April 12th of 2021.
This rendition of it, yeah. So we did.
Yeah,
Yes.
this.
I
this
started doing a
rendition.
podcast in like 2012.
Okay, that's
and
where the
then
drama is.
didn't.
You dumped people,
His
made a
own
lot
family.
of enemies,
Yeah.
and this is why we're in a basement.
That's exactly why.
Own family.
Hey man, sometimes you got to trim the fat, and I had to get rid of my family.
Wow. Wait, you did a show with your whole family?
No, I did it with my brother and my cousin, but
And you fired them?
I
Fired them.
actually had a hit out, and I murdered both of them.
Oh, like, this is Altoona shit now.
yeah.
Yeah, I like that.
Exactly.
I like that a lot.
Exactly.
He was the sheriff in Altoona, and I
Exactly.
Yep.
Threw him in a dumpster, porta
Yeah,
potty.
man. Yeah.
All right, well, good. That's with
with Mama Sue, but we can't
friends,
touch on that.
You invite, and then Danny joins, and here we are.
And here we are.
Here we are.
But who's in charge? Chris, you're in charge?
Chris is absolutely
Do you
in
know,
charge.
does Chris send you messages like, hey, Shay, let's not do that anymore? Like, is he a tyrant? He seems
No,
laid back.
no.
Look
I'll
at
go,
him. Look
Chris,
at-
did you hate that? And he's like, Shay, I don't give a fuck what you do.
Oh, wow.
About
Carte
what?
blanche.
Like, sometimes I'll come to you and I'll be like, did you hate that? Like, should I not? And you're like, I don't care what you do. Like, you're
wow.
fine.
Wow.
So Shay
You've
has
never-
carte blanche. Anything she wants to
Anybody
do.
that comes on can say whatever
Chris
they
does
want,
not
and
care.
people can judge them
Wow.
for what they want.
You can
Just
judge
because
them.
Shay says it doesn't mean
Yeah.
I agree all the time or whatever.
okay, so there's a
but,
disclaimer.
But Shay, yeah, absolutely. I feel like anybody can say whatever they want. It's not like she's coming on and,
Saying anything horribly inappropriate.
yeah.
I say inappropriate things, just not horribly inappropriate.
Horribly
Yeah.
Because I was watching upstairs,
Yeah.
and the hot dog woman was on, and I was like, is Chris dead? I was watching the screen, and I'm looking at it, I was like, I think he died.
That's because
and
I
he came back.
I have to do the audio of the video, and then I'm looking up shit, and then I'm trying to figure out if I have the right hot dog picture on it or not.
Yeah, right.
And I was trying to figure
Right.
it all out.
At
there.
one point, the lady said, well, and here's what my favorite topping is. And all three of you go like this. Like, we're exhausted. We're too tired. It's a Monday in Bellevue. What do you want from us? Put
Look at how
O-
lively we are with you, though.
Yeah.
right. Put the
Perked right up.
put
Yeah.
the Happy O's on top of the hot dog. And it was like, Chris is just like, all right, well,
Isn't that just
yeah. How many years have you done this
SpaghettiOs.
now? It seems like 40 years. You're like another guest.
Yeah.
Let's just wrap
Just
this
wrap
up.
it
No,
up?
man.
Let's
the
wrap
bar.
Wrap it up.
Get
If
me to the
everyone feels like the first one, I have to say that every single time. Danny, let's move along.
Keyword, I have to.
Sweat.
I was fucking with her. I said, let's move along. No.
Oh, let's
joking.
move along.
No. I was saying nothing. The whole fucking vibe's off now. Never mind.
Oh, the vibe's gone.
The vibe's gone. The
So did you
vibe.
ask me how long oneBURGH's been around? Is that what the question was? I feel like I'm not answering the question.
No, but you're
I
doing
think-
fantastic.
No, I
I'm
was-
loving it.
Yeah. What was
I
your
want
favorite
to
hot
answer the
dog
questions
topping?
better. Go ahead, Chris. I see a notebook.
Oh no,
Just
this
let's
was
rapid fire them. Let's go.
This is not. This is shit. I have to remember about people that came on and that Jimmy Carter is still alive.
And chipped ham.
And yes.
Oh, by the
Chip
way,
Ham.
Danny, I've met Jimmy Carter.
What?
Yes. I don't want to derail the show
No,
and
please.
not answer the questions, but I have met Jimmy Carter. I live in Atlanta, and he lives in Atlanta, and I was invited to at Emory University. He's like a bigwig there. I mean, he's a former president, of course, right? And so he was there. He gave a speech. I was there. I shook his hand. I met him.
You touched him?
I've touched Jimmy Carter.
Was he soft? Like old man
Yeah.
soft?
What was this? What was his skin like?
He
super
smelled like
hard.
peanuts.
Okay,
Okay.
that makes sense.
Okay.
That makes
He was
sense.
lovely.
Like
I mean,
circus
he did his
peanuts?
thing. He obviously can shake
Not
hands with the
salted.
best of them. He knows
Yeah.
how to do
Peanuts.
it. And the weird part was Emory, and you can look this up, like the kangaroo. The worst part was Emory University, which is esteemed, right? Everyone thinks that's a great school. They have this thing like someone dressed like Bone Man, like he's like the Grim Reaper.
Okay.
And like, I don't know, it's like a haunted tale about someone in Emory. I feel like Chris has already tuned this out, but listen, I'll finish the story as quickly as I can.
know, I got you,
Bone
Emory.
Man comes up to Jimmy Carter. Someone dresses the Grim Reaper, and Carter has to humble himself and shake hands with this Bone Man. And it was really a weird moment. But then he had to shake hands with me. And so it just goes to show Jimmy Carter has a shitty life, and you don't want to be with Jimmy. Too much shaking hands, but he's out of
He
of
might be trying to
hospice.
save him for you though, Danny.
He was in
I'm
Or
hoping
hospice.
save him
so.
for himself.
Yeah.
Shay, where have you
He's
been?
He's
Not
waiting for
following
me.
JC.
Yeah, JC.
Not following the
Yeah,
road.
well,
JC.
I think he's better. I mean, I don't think
He was
it's-
in hospice.
He was in hospice.
But he beat hospice, right? Like
Which
he's
is
out.
insane because when you're in hospice, you're done.
You're like
you're,
dunzo.
But like you're done.
I think he listened to the podcast and he's like, I'm
I'm alive.
I am alive and I'm
I'm
waiting.
alive.
The other time I met him
Cosmos
twice.
out.
One was at Emory, and then
You
the
met him
second time.
Twice? You said
Him-
once. Now you say twice.
Is he here right now?
He's
Blowing
not. He's here.
You're blowing
The
our
first
mind.
time was at Emory, and the second time I watched him and Rosalind Carter on Chatterbait.
fucking knew it.
I gave him 10
Did you? I would
points.
say how many?
Oh,
points?
10.
Oh
10
my
coins.
god.
He's a president. That's the least you could do.
What a
Was it-
stupid bit. I worked
Was it
a whole
5
minute to
each?
try to bring it back.
Oh my
I have a lot
God.
of
So is
regret.
it like an early bird
No, man.
special? Do I have to tune in
That's
at
how
3
you know you're on
p.m.?
the
Or
podcast.
like 8 a.m. Like
You don't
8,
immediately
8,
regret it.
7:30,
Right.
8
When
a.m.
Denny's opens.
Boy, am I
Oh
going to
my
hate
God,
myself on the
that's
way
the
home.
place you're able to watch it. Is it Denny's?
Hey, Danny.
Yes.
Let's because you
That
have
was
three. You have
so
3
fun.
stories, right?
Oh.
No, I want to hear some of the news stories, and I want to get your take on them.
Oh, wow.
That's why we have you here. Yeah, we're not just going to go to news. We want to have the guest. We want to have you.
Intertwine with us.
Yeah, man. No, we'll shoot the
Thank
shit.
you.
However,
Chatterbait
it's very important, dude, because we have to first talk about
Yes.
coffee and comedy at Espresso Amano on Sunday, November 12th, as you know, Danny.
Yes.
And you'll be interested to hear about who's on this show, because I know you're very familiar with some of these comedians. We have Jesus Christ. Killing this. Coffee and comedy
Christ.
at Espresso El Mano. Yeah.
JC.
The other JC. JC Jr.
JC
Let's see.
2.0.
This is
Number
great.
2 in my heart.
Pittsburgh, by the way, of Zimbabwe, your headliner is the unique and hilarious Learn More Janasi.
Learn More.
He's hilarious.
Oh, Learn More's funny as
We
shit.
love Learn More. I
I
went
wish-
to his show yesterday
Oh, yeah?
at the Improv. Yeah, he did great.
He is
funny.
so good every time, and we can't recommend this show enough, especially with him. He, I did the show at where I knocked the plant over, Cafe.
Oh, Cafe Conmigo.
Conmigo, yeah. He murdered it there, as always. He's one of the funniest people I've seen. So check out Learn More. He will be supported by Amanda Averill, Jesse
Either,
Fang,
don't worry.
Jesse Fang.
and
I know
Aaron
him.
Green. Espresso Amano is located at 3623 Butler Street in Lawrenceville. Doors at 7:30. Show at 8 p.m. It is only $10 and BYOB if you're older than 21. So, Danny, maybe you'll see our own Danny Kaufman there, too.
I might be there.
love
That's a
that.
solid lineup.
We love that.
We love Jesse Fang.
We love Donnie.
Hopefully Jesse's not too shaken up from the ghost or
Too
anything.
possessed.
Hopefully not.
Possessed, yeah.
Yeah.
Like I said, it usually takes some time to click. But I will, you know what? Let's hit your music.
Let's do it. The vibe.
Was that you at the end?
It was me.
Yeah.
Wow. Cool.
Was that
Yeah.
a good call or was that a
That was a
questionable
good
call?
call. That was a good
Survive.
call.
I liked it.
It was a surprise call, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I was
Survive.
singing.
And what do we do here? This is where you read news stories and we
Yes.
react.
This is
Can
my
I say
part of the
one
show.
thing before we get to the news?
I would love to
Yes.
hear it.
I was thinking, Chris,
Yes.
that Danny and I were really going to hit it off tonight.
Yeah.
Like great.
yeah.
Right.
But I think I'm feeling it with Shay.
No. You know what, Danny?
I'm going to friend you on Instagram tonight.
I told Shay. I
Yeah.
told Shay she needs to be extra personable. I
Oh,
told
you
her she
turned it
needs-
on tonight. Is this not the real you tonight?
No,
This is the real Shay. I've been waiting for her to
Danny,
turn
I
it
feel
on.
it's fine. I feel like it's fine. So let's just be
fine.
honest. Let's be honest. Fine, but forgettable. Shay?
Oh,
Shay?
You're
Next level, baby.
Got him.
Maybe the news will
yeah.
change things. Who
Listen,
cares?
you fucking wow me every time I see you. Every time I see you. You wow me, honey.
I am one personally hurt. I shared a very important detail with you on this show.
What, Carter?
No.
Not JC.1.
No, when we were talking about some hot
Altoona.
goss.
Oh,
The
Altoona.
tea.
I thought we had a
The
connection
drum.
when you spit that water out, but it's fine.
Comic relief.
Rude.
Danny, that reminds me of our first story. This is why I'm here. This is the sole purpose.
Is it midnight already?
This is why
Is the bar closed?
Yeah. This is why I look haggard.
Chris just, oh, God.
I wanted to man the
We
lighthouse,
exhaust
but
him.
that job was taken.
You look younger tonight when I got here. Now you look like Jimmy Carter.
I'm 15 years old, everybody.
Is this why we don't hear from you for 2 days after the show? You need
yeah.
to
He needs
decompress.
time. He needs a break.
My throat's usually too. Never. That's dark.
He
The
needs
hang
a break.
myself joke. All right, Danny.
All right, here we
I
go.
love it.
Top news stories, everyone. We ready?
Yeah.
Ready.
The Sun Baby from the Teletubbies.
Oh, shut up. You
Is
still love that
pregnant.
show.
Wow.
Say you
pregnant.
swear. That's how old the Sun Baby
That's
is?
how old the Sun Baby is. So
if she's
Jess,
from Altoona, she could be 12, like you just said.
She could be
Right.
12, at least 16. Jess Smith, who played the beloved Sun Baby on the Teletubbies, is expecting her first child, and she is 25 years old.
Wow. Makes you feel old, doesn't it?
It does.
Was the baby the one that the Teletubbies were like, Tinky Winky? But that wasn't the baby that said that,
The
right?
baby,
No,
like,
no,
yeah.
Was it the
baby was
sun?
the sun.
The
Yeah.
sun,
Yeah,
and it, like,
that was a
laughed.
trippy ass show.
It was.
Now the baby. It's like when you hear about like the Nirvana babies. Now a grown
yeah,
adult.
yeah.
But he's also trying
Weird.
to sue them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywhere that you can
But he
get money,
lost.
man.
Literally.
They lost. They were like, "You're weird for
Yeah.
that."
Well, that's Sun Baby.
The Sun Baby.
The Sun Baby like was a baby like when I was like not a baby.
If you want to see his dick now, you can find it on Chatterbait. Find it.
Wait,
I
the
give
Sun
him
Baby's
10
on there?
coins.
Where's Tinky Winky?
All
on
of
there?
them.
That's
All
my
of them
handle
and the
on
Nirvana
Chatterbait.
Baby.
It's weird that the Teletubbies had like screens on their stomach.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that show
that's
was
because they
trippy.
were all
weird.
like entertainment for each other. Mm-hmm. It was chatterbait.com.
You would before chat. It was Chatterbait before Chatterbait. You'd think, Danny, though, that the girl in the Sun would be scarred to have kids. I mean, these Tinky Winky, Shay, and all these people. It had to like fuck you up. But no, she wants to bring kids into this world.
She does.
Wonder what she looks like. She's cute now.
She's probably
look it
so
up.
cute.
She is
see a
cute.
picture?
No, yeah,
Yeah,
she's
sun kiss.
Well, I'm sure we could pull up a
Shout
photo.
actress.
It definitely, like, you can see the baby in her face.
Can
which,
you?
like, yeah.
Oh, wow.
Which, like, I
What
think
if-
is kind of wild.
What if they're
what
gonna
I-
do something
never.
with her baby? What if she's gonna be a baby? Like her baby's gonna be a baby sign.
Do you think this is a revival of Teletubbies? Do you think that's
Yeah.
what's happening?
You think so?
Shay, did you say the baby's going to be a
The
baby's
baby's
son? You on drugs?
I was just kidding about my weed.
How drunk are you? Were you drinking
Yeah, no,
that
I know.
much?
Never
a
mind.
little
She's
bit.
not.
I'm not drunk.
What?
You get drunk doing this show?
No, I do my
Not
show
today.
only sober.
Really? Were you
All
drinking a
right,
beer?
there she is.
Okay, guys.
She's an Altoona 8.
Altoona 8.
She's like a normal
Look
5.
at the Teletubby. Is that the baby daddy?
Oh, is it the baby daddy?
That's
Can
Poe.
Can we zoom in on that, please?
That's a bad picture of her, but bad picture of baby
so
daddy.
the second one on the top. Ew.
Oh,
That looks like the baby down there in the black and white.
that is the baby daddy. Well, yeah.
Does
they're-
he have bangs?
Yes, honey. That are like straight bangs, like not even slick to the side bangs.
No.
Wow.
Shay, do you know the name of the Teletubbies?
Tinky Winky, Dipsy, Poe,
Poe's the red one.
La La.
Wow. How do ugly people find each other? I mean, that is, you guys are all too nice, but that is not an attractive person. And so she found that guy. I guess they're in an airplane.
They're in an airplane.
I'm guessing it's not an airplane. They probably can afford a bus.
Yeah.
And
Maybe.
that's a picture.
They look British, so it's probably a double decker.
Oh, it could be.
Yeah.
She has a British face.
The picture of her right up top, that left picture of her, like she actually doesn't look horrible.
No,
Obviously,
I think
it's
that
like Photoshop
yeah.
fucked.
I don't. You think she has a British face? I think she looks like a.
She looks like she's from
Like,
fucking
she
Aliquippa.
looks like a water balloon.
No, I bet.
hair.
I bet you she's from.
She was such a cute baby.
Leeds
too. I'm
or
so
some
upset.
shit.
Oh,
Was she a cute baby? Now that you have that picture up there, I don't know.
I gotta
Oh my
find
god!
out
And
where
then it
she's
shows
from.
our faces, and we're all gorgeous.
I know.
We're
And then,
I know.
like-
I'm like this.
Yeah, like when your phone turns to like the selfie
Don't.
mode. And you
Oh.
go, Jesus Christ,
I
I
have
look like
PTSD
this.
from that.
Yeah.
That's my
not
face.
good.
And especially when it's down here and you open it like that.
Well, that was a good story. Good number one.
thank you. Thank you.
How did
Next
you
one.
choose what story to put on what color card?
Born Jessica Elizabeth Smith in
What?
England, 1995. Baby, I could spot her a mile away with that English face.
Teeth. Those English teeth.
Danny, number 2.
Thank you. Ring has announced it's offering a $1 million prize to anyone who catches an extraterrestrial on camera.
Yes.
There's some
So-
interesting ones.
Your your tape
Now we're doing a fucking Ring ad.
will be reviewed by a space and extraterrestrial expert,
Oh, Jesus Christ.
and the winner will receive an annual payment of $50,000 for 20 years.
Oh, God.
If I found a real alien and only got 50 grand,
BT.
No, I don't like to be touched.
Eat me.
No, I'm not touching you. But
I'm touching your microphone.
You have till November 3rd, everyone. Catch an alien.
only till November 3rd?
You have till November 3rd.
That's
Okay.
What?
There's someone out there in charge of making these things to get ring in the news.
Exactly.
I'm not commenting.
Which is bullshit because you know how many videos are already
What?
out
Yes.
there.
Do you just have it out for me now?
No. I felt it. I started to feel it again.
That sounds like an AI ad where it's just random shit. Like, okay, like a Mad Lib, like name a ring 50,000 every 20 years for an alien?
Right?
Sure.
Like, what?
I want to see what the expert looks like. What's a space and
It's like the Bobby
extraterrestrial
Bonilla
expert?
contract or whatever.
Yeah.
Shay brought that up before. So I
What, the
figured-
Bobby Bonilla
Yeah,
contract?
she's a big Mets girl.
Are you? Are you from New York? Are you?
She's like J-Lo.
Shay from the block.
Yeah. She's an original fly girl. Look at that, man.
Obviously.
Yeah.
You know what I did see, speaking of outer space, if we do have time, if I
Yeah,
can.
we do.
If I may.
Of course.
Please.
Space Force has taken off, and I see it now on everything. And everyone laughed at Trump when he brought it up, and there's a lot to laugh at Trump about for sure. But this Space Force is real. I guess we're going after aliens because it's on Army, Navy. We salute all our veterans, including Space Force, and I'm all
it's up
for
there
it.
now.
So it's there. So
Do they have a
That's
cool
Florida.
flag?
yeah, dude, it looks like the Star Trek flag.
Oh, sweet.
Is there a mascot for that?
I'm gonna look into that.
Yeah.
There better be.
If
look
there's
into
not, let them. Like they should call us. We should do it.
Yes.
Okay.
Siamese twins of like aliens.
So what happens is the management come down here and say, "You guys got to go."
Oh, absolutely not.
No.
They go. We're
When
gonna
you're a
walk
respectable
outside. You
gentleman
guys
like me.
okay?
Yeah, they go, bye.
We're fine. We're fine. Thank
Yep.
you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Good.
All right.
Danny, the floor is yours. Sorry.
Thank you. This is my shining moment.
Yeah, I apologize for
And
that.
I apologize. I feel like I've derailed everything.
We're
And
That's
obsessed
what
with it.
everybody
We love
says,
it.
but
We're
I think
obsessed
it's
with
the
it.
show is derailed, and then whoever's here, they're like, it's because of me.
No,
It's
Every
yeah,
single
no, the
week, the
show's
guest
literally
is like,
derailed.
I've derailed it, and it's like, no.
no.
but I have an important announcement. I'm never coming back on this show.
Oh, this is the one and only then.
hurtful thing you've ever said.
This is my last episode of
The
Four Man
swan song.
Podcast.
First episode, not the last.
I will never be back.
We'll be back next week.
It's too much time, guys. I'm exhausted,
Yeah.
and I had shows to watch. Do you know Frasier's back?
I thought I
No.
heard that.
Come on, Danny. This
Did
is
they
why
have
we're
the-
not connecting.
I didn't know.
Listen,
I'm not coming back.
we're gonna.
But
we'll
everyone
do-
check out oneBURGH. Thank you.
Yeah, absolutely.
Anything I need to say, I'll say there.
Perfect.
In my own home. Not this stinky ass basement.
I know, not the Altoona
It's
basement
haunted. Be
where
careful.
I can't walk by.
this is the
Anyway,
last time
sorry.
anyone's going to see you.
All right. I won't make it out of here.
Danny, go ahead, please.
All right.
Let's wrap it up.
All right, let's wrap it up. So there's a pilot that was accused of using his small airplane to stalk a woman between Vermont and New York. Officials did not provide information, however, exactly how this guy was doing this. But he was using his plane to stalk this woman for an amount of time, and he was flying the plane very close, like very low and close to where she lived.
So you're not going to be like. It's not going to be like weird that there's like a plane outside your window.
You wouldn't hear it.
Like you
It's
wouldn't.
him again. And that's it. That's my point. That women will do nothing, and men are insane. And they think that somewhere in that guy's mind, he's like, I know Shay's going to love this. The exhaust and the fumes going over her house. She's going to love this.
And I'm like, does
I don't
anybody
think it's
smell
about
that?
killing her or like killing her or hostaging her or stealing her. He thinks they're gonna love it. It's
Yeah.
it's great. By the way, I don't want to change the subject.
It's hot.
Danny.
You're hot.
No, I'm bald in the front. I'm looking at the camera.
You're like not even.
I've never. If I had an opportunity to come on this show again, which I never will take, I will never be back on the show. I'm gonna wear a hat. Back to you, Danny.
We'll see you
It's,
next
I,
week.
I,
No.
We'll see you in a week.
No.
from now.
We'll see you next week.
That is the most like fitting answer you could have on this show. One that has nothing to do with this story, and then we're just like, "Yep, all right then."
I'm moving right along. Thank
We accepted it.
you. Right.
Yeah, but I don't know.
I
Guys,
don't
like
know
you
how-
said, guys are crazy. Although
How romantic that
Shay's
is.
one of the people that is like for our ghost tour. If she would have been possessed, she would have been pissed if somebody else got possessed. Like
Yeah.
they chose someone
Oh
else.
yeah. Would you two date people? Are you in a relationship, Shay?
Oh, no.
I need to know.
No.
Danny, are you?
I am.
Yes.
Really, it's got to be hard for your boyfriend to date a comedian, don't you think?
Well, he's also a comedian.
Oh, that's doomed.
Their relationship's funny as fuck.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
Shay, that's doomed, right? You know there's no wedding in this future.
There better be, and I better be
If there
invited.
ever
There
is,
is
there's no
absolutely.
invite coming from Danny and her comedian boyfriend to their wedding. This is Doomsville, Danny. It's over.
I don't know.
Chris,
Well,
you thoughts?
I go to your wedding, don't make me cry. You guys do comedy.
You haven't led me wrong yet.
Do a type 5.
Yes.
Wow. Comedian.
Yes.
Comedian.
Shay, what are you looking for? What can I help with?
I'm looking for you.
Well, okay, I'm here.
Everything you. Without that.
What?
That.
What's that? Oh, the wedding ring?
No.
Oh, you're not one of those.
No.
Look, I'm so boring.
I need a lot of attention.
What do you like? Watching a guy fall asleep at 9 o'clock? Are you into that?
Yes.
Watching
That gives
Frasier.
me a lot of silent time.
Okay, and you're like, oh, he might be dead. He might be asleep.
And I
We
can
don't
read
know.
my book and it'll be fine.
Be perfect. Just
It'll
under
be
a
great.
blanket.
It's
It would be
silence.
nice.
It'll be like I'm alone.
Yes.
I like that.
I do feel it. I think this
I
is something.
enjoy being alone.
That's
without
why
being
there's
alone.
sparks going
That's why
on
it's
here.
happening.
I
And
get
you
it.
guys
I
know.
get
I
it.
mean, you can feel this. You've spent, what, 45 minutes with me?
Yeah.
My wife's going to be done soon, Shay. She can't stick with this. I'm balding in the front.
I
can't stay on track.
I prefer bald men.
Wow.
We were talking about Shay's forehead earlier too, so maybe soon enough.
Whoa.
My forehead was so big, he's gonna print words on it.
I don't think so.
That's not what I
He
He
said.
said my forehead's
That's not what
so
I
big,
said.
it's a
You did
fucking
say that.
billboard.
That's not what I said.
Here's what we
What
should
did he say he was
do.
gonna put on it? Chipped ham or
Chipped
something?
Chipped ham.
Great.
That's terrible.
That's great.
It
Terrible.
was chipped ham comedy. There's a difference. There's a giant difference.
Shay,
More
here's what I'm
words,
thinking.
more forehead.
Let's end this show.
Okay.
Agreed.
No one's even watching anyway. This is the
Okay.
four of us. We're up. Let's
Okay.
go upstairs, get drunk.
Okay.
Until we can't read those VIP very intoxicated people sign.
Okay.
And we'll walk
Or
out
until
into Bellevue. We'll
we
find
turn
who
6
knows
into
where
12.
we'll end up.
I like that idea.
Breakfast at the Rusty
You
Nail.
have.
I'm Rusty Nail. It is.
Yes. Oh,
I wouldn't
yeah.
want to be anywhere else.
Yeah, that's my name on Chatterbait, too.
I
Rusty Nail.
literally already
Token
found
me.
you.
Token
I was
me.
over here like this, texting.
You knew.
Found you on
Girl,
Chatterbait.
queen, you knew.
You got 20 coins, baby.
I can get 25.
Donation.
Not Rusty
Oh,
now.
yeah.
He's the one who does black gold face.
Now, how do you end the show now, Chris? Is it just like
our
goodbye,
name?
or do you, are you going to thank me, or you think maybe you'll plug the OneBURGH one more time, or does it just
No,
end?
I like to. Jesus Christ, Shay, focus. I can't yell at Danny. Shay, you're like my child, and Danny's like the cousin. Like I can scream at you.
That's
You know?
true.
But he's
Anyway.
nice to
But he's
me.
nice to you.
But
And
both
he's
of
like, I'm gonna tell
but I
your
love you
mom.
equally quietly. Anyway, Brian, one more time, where can everybody find you?
Fuck it, Chris. I'm never coming back on this show, and if no one watches this, looks at what I do, it's fine. Just leave me alone. Leave me alone.
Perfect.
Thank you.
There we go. Shay, Danny, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to talk to you. And,
It's a
you
pleasure
know,
to be here.
Same.
absolutely. Tune in next
We
week. We'll
love
have.
talking to us too.
You
Well, all right, that was a mistake. We'll have Mike Travers. We have Derek Knopfschneider on next week. So for Brian and OneBURGH, for Michelle and Pittsburgh Foodie Goes, and Danny and Shay, I am Chris. Thank you for listening.
All I'm going to say is I'm so happy
Yeah.
that I was allowed to be part of your day.
Thanks for listening.
Thanks for listening. We hope you had a good time. If you did, be sure to subscribe to the show to catch the latest episodes and share with your friends. We can't promise not to embarrass you. And if you just can't get enough, follow us on Instagram at Poor Man's Podcast 412, Twitter at Poor Man's Pod 412, and Facebook. This is Pittsburgh's own Poor Man's Podcast signing off. See you next week.
In my opinion, that sucked.
Poor Man's Podcast, the best podcast